Today on the Civic, we're gonna be chasing the dose. No, I'm not talking about drugs. I'm talking about that. The other day, I tried just, taking off this vacuum line off of the blow-off valve. It didn't make any noises, but also I was talking to Jay in the hatch, which he also has a B, well, his is B20, but he has a turbo Civic and his goes really good. He said it's all about the dose pipe. So he has his blow-off valve still connected. He just has the spring inside, like really tight, so it doesn't really open unless it's really high boost, apparently. What I'm gonna do, since obviously just popping this off didn't do it, I am going to block this off and then hopefully have enough pipe. I'm gonna make a dose pipe, which the only thing is my turbo goes this way, so that little bit of a curve is gonna change the sound. We're gonna try to get that sound, so stay tuned. One, this has to come out so I can get this out and the intake out. So with the blow-off valve and everything removed, I have to make a block-off plate, which is basically going to have to be this shape and that thickness so that I can fill this hole. It shouldn't be too hard because I think the sheet metal I have is about the thickness, and the shape is literally just a circle with a little line at the bottom. Let's do that, then we'll worry about the dose pipe. All right, I got everything connected. This is on, and you want this as close as you can get it into the turbo so there's no gaps between the actual rubber. I could have made it a little bit longer, like if I had a straight piece, but you can see it's starting to curve a little bit, and curve is going to throw off the velocity. And I got this in there. It has a block-off plate, it has a piece of rubber on the inside so it seals good, which I welded a nut onto just so it's easier to get out in case it gets stuck in there, so I have something to pull on. I thought ahead. All right, now we're gonna start her up, let her warm up, and hopefully it makes a difference. Well, it makes no because I put a different tune on it, so it's on lower boost. It only made about 6 pounds, so I'm gonna go home and get the computer and add more boost. But now it's not building any boost, so I'm wondering if it blew that piece off. So I found the problem. Luckily, that was sitting right there. That came off of here. You see right there? Luckily it was right there and I didn't lose it. If not, I think I have another one, but that could have also been why it wasn't really building boost before. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this back on, tighten it really good, and then we'll get the laptop so I can mess with the tune. I think the boost controller is set at 15%. I think the other one where I was building 16 pounds was at 25%. I guess the higher the percentage, the more boost. We're trying to go for 21. I don't know if I want to go for that right now with this setup, but that was the problem. So update, it made 21 pounds. It took a second to get there. I still think my turbo's on the way out. It's doo-doo-doo-doos like I wanted. So I'm happy with where we're at. Boost and doo-doo-doo. All right, now we're gonna try with two-stepping. Revving, it doesn't do it, but let's see if two-stepping it does. It won't build boost. So it's not building boost. It's having, I don't know, some kind of boost issue because even when I'm in it, it takes a long time to actually build the boost. Well, I can't seem to figure out the best launch control. I set it to a higher RPM and it builds only 3 pounds. So I don't know.